What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Ego, take it too long. I don't know how you guys what. Oh, he hating. Yeah, man, we back. This is gonna be a fun stream. I have a feeling. I'm in a good mood. Hopefully, you guys are in a good mood. The fires are coming down out here. At least, you know, knock on wood. So, we gonna talk about it. Yeah, I'm ready to go. Man, Icy hating. Don't listen to him. I got my iced coffee. Let's get it. I need y'all to smash the like button. I'm in a good mood now. Why? Because Dillian Whyte got splattered. Listen, let's jump right into it, man. I'm ready to go. The UK is sounding insane. Y'all need some better representation because the people you putting at the forefront got y'all looking crazy. Listen, Dillian Whyte, game effort versus Alexander Povetkin, brutal knockout. You know, they trying to throw him back in there with Povetkin in like 90 days. What? Bro, does the UK, do they care about their fighters? Bro, why is Eddie Hearn fighters always in these high risk, high pressure situations? Where it's like if they lose, it's like you fall from grace, like you falling back down to, it's like going from the fry supervisor back to the custodian. Eddie Hearn keep having his fighters in this situation, and it's insane. And I'm reading some of the comments from UK fans and shit. They cussing me out, all types of stuff. I don't know why you cussing me out. You need to cuss Povetkin out. The fuck? How are they mad at me? Bro, it's looking bad for old media. It's looking bad. Everything they said was a lie and false. And then when it happens, then they get mad at me. Bro, I'm getting all types of angry UK people like Liam and Noel and Gallagher's and Calum's. And bro, they angry with me. They mad at your boy. I don't even know why. I ain't do nothing. I'm just talking about the facts. That's what we do over here on this side. New media. We talk about them facts. There was lying in there. Facts. Tony Bellew said that Dillian Whyte is going to be a champion and deserves a title shot. Boy, if you don't, like, what other planet, what other group of fight fans watches their fighter get knocked out with one punch brutally, and days later they talk about the fighter getting a title shot, someone who's never been a champion before? Bro, I'm starting to really have some concerns about some of the UK commentators and commenters. I'm really like wondering. Have you ever talked to a crazy person before? And this shit don't make sense. They be like, sweet June like June V. You like, what? Corn dog. Never worked that hot dog on a stick. Like, what? I like to refry my beans 2 times. You know, someone's just crazy and they just saying shit. And you like, what the hell? Where did that come from? I sold my old chain to Lil Zane. Like, what the fuck is Lil Zane? What? You be trying to hear what they say? Lil Zane. A little life of celebrity. A made figure way bigger than the mother cat you love to see. Like, bro, Lil Zane. I ain't heard that name. Zane? What the fuck? You talking about Lil Zane, bro? What? Tonight I'm yours. Turning on a do. Pick up the phone. A little life of celebrity. A made figure way bigger than the mother cat you love to see. Motherfucker. We can do it anywhere. Shower. Both of our bodies dripping wet. Like, what the fuck is Lil Zane got to do with this shit, man? What the fuck? Cupid. Love. Let's give it a try. Cupid. Like, what the fuck is Lil Zane got to do with this? Money stretched like a rubber band. So with your grand, cats got beef with me. So put your hands up. Like, get Lil Zane. Lil Zane. What the fuck? Bro, that's what it's like talking to some of these UK dudes, bro. It's like, you way out there. They be like, Tyson Fury, whoop your boy arse, you shite arse. Like, I don't know what they talking about. Fuck is you talking about? Someone said one. Tania, you must stop. Tania said 112 looking ass. The more I smoke, the smaller the feeling gets. Room 112 where the players dwell. Make you feel like Tony feels good. Yeah. That motherfucker said, make you feel good like Tony. Bro, yeah, get this 112 shit the fuck about it. Peaches and cream. I did it because you know that I'm a fiend. That's right. Get this shit out of here, bro. I'm sick. I'm so sick of old media. They be here with that 112. Hey, 112 had hits, though. Yeah, shout out to Nova Light Truck at $5. Super chat, $5, make you holler. She said she'd do something strange for some little piece of change. She said she'll on her back. I ain't never had that. You're lying. Truck Turner, please, please tell me you're lying. He said Johnny Nelson said, leave Dillian alone. He's hurting inside. Boy, if you don't. Bro, please tell me you're lying. Please tell me. But nah, bro. Listen, they want the UK said all this cap. The UK followers, chat get bang, you get bang, Wilder get bang, well, your arse, your shite arse, and they was doing all this stuff, and then now when it doesn't play out like Dillian Whyte wants, we supposed to just not have no commentary on it. He did not tell me he didn't say that, bro. Nah, that can't be real. He didn't say that. Johnny, man, I'd rather listen to Johnny Gill than Johnny Nelson. Mama. Bro, I'll listen to any Johnny. Johnny Rockets, Johnny Depp. Give me any other Johnny, because he just saying whatever then. Leave Dillian alone, he's hurting inside. What? Bro, so we can't commentate on the fight because he hurt than a motherfucker? Yeah, he hurt from that uppercut he didn't see. What you mean? Bro, Johnny Nelson, all these UK dudes, they gotta chill, bro. Come on, bro. I'm not even taking Johnny Nelson serious. He said, this is the same motherfucker said Amir Khan was gonna beat Canelo. Stop it. Stop it. Daniel Mason, favorite muscle of mine is a muscle of mine. New media hustle is hard as to find. He said he wants sympathy. Look in the dictionary between shit and syphilis. That's word to Major Pain. Want me to show you a little trick? Help you keep your mind off that pain? One, tubby. Y'all gotta be doing these impressions. That fucked me up. Hold on. One, don't you feel dumb? Two, look at you. Yeah, get this Major Pain. Hey, want me? I guess I gotta dig deeper into my repertoire. Bro, get this man, Johnny Nelson. He said Amir Khan was gonna beat Canelo. Come on, UK. Y'all can't be that biased. Y'all can't be that damn biased. You knew I was born ready. You knew that wasn't. Listen, you knew that wasn't gonna happen, and you still said that foolishness, bro. They got it in the contract that they gotta like kiss ass to the UK fighter. I ain't taking Johnny Nelson serious, bro. That motherfucker, he used to fight with them weird ass outfits on, dressed like Tarzan, Encino Man and shit. Look, bro, this looks zestfully clean, bro. Bro, why he wearing a skirt? What are the girls called? A skirt with the little squirt? Man, come on, dog. What the fuck? Bro, I ain't never seen dude trunk like that, bro. What is that? That motherfucker came out like Mowgli from the Jungle Book. The bare necessities, Mother Nature's recipe, bro. You dressed like Mowgli out there, motherfucker. Bro, come on, Johnny. Why'd you even wear this, bro? That motherfucker got the hiked up skirt, man. Come on, bro. Nah. I'll fire the shit out of my whoever, my designer or whatever. I don't care who it, Fight Label, whoever make outfits. If you design that for me, yeah, you out of a job. You gonna be joining this pandemic unemployment line. Don't make no. What type of shit is this? Man, hell no, bro. The cut is up to the belt. You see what I'm saying? Nah, bro. This just look a little zesty. I'm just gonna tell you that, bro. The slit is up to the IBF or whatever belt that is. Nah, dog. Nah, bro. Johnny, come on, bro. Who designed this? This motherfucker got 2 bibs sewed on the side. He sewed 2 bibs together. You know how the baby and motherfucker had 2 bibs sewed at the seams. Like, what is this, bro? And he just be saying whatever. Man, come on, dog. Johnny, come on, Johnny. This man wore he took the hoods off 2 hoodies and made that. What? Bro, look, he got knocked down. See, look. He got knocked down. He flashing everybody because he dressed like Mowgli. Look, everybody in the crowd seeing his Franken beans. Like, come on, bro. UK, y'all got to do something, dog. Nah, bro. Nah. Nah, that's y'all tripping in the comment section. Johnny Nelson, he just saying whatever, bro. Like, why are you just saying stuff? Like, I get it, Dillian, why you wanted him to win or something. That's cool. You know, but you don't have to be, nah. No, there's this one where Johnny Nelson, man, where is that? You better hope I don't find this. Where Johnny? Bro, there's this Johnny Nelson one. Oh, y'all done messed up now. Johnny Nelson bugging, bro. Watch, I found this one was like crazy. They were like a regular fight or whatever, and they're like, in this corner, in the blue corner, weighing in at 120 stone, right? And they were announcing him, and Johnny Nelson would start doing the splits. He started doing the splits. Do you hear me? Bro, he was doing the splits while they announcing him. Man, what type of shit is this? Bro, what is that? He on the ground. I'm going to try to figure out what just happened. Bro, what is this for real? Like, what even is this? Bro, so Michael Buffer is doing the announcement, and you just, like, on the ground. You on the ground. Man, block them. What are y'all doing? Block whoever that is. Bro, so Michael Buffer's doing the introductions. That Johnny Nelson? Who is that? Block them. What? Come on, bro. Can y'all hear me? Thank you. No. So listen. So Michael Buffer, and in the blue corner, let's get ready to rumble. What? And you just gotta keep it on the down, low, down. And why he looking at his opponent like that, bro? Like, why is he just like, bro? First of all, I do not want to fight nobody that's busting the splits like they at the Players Club and looking at me in the eye all googly eyed and shit. You see what I'm saying? That motherfucker night like this. Why is he just looking at it? Bro, they gotta stop. The UK is over. Bro, why did he do the splits? Like, that's cool, you flexible. Like, I taught myself to almost do the split, like, to get low, but I wouldn't do it for no fight and shit. You know what I'm saying? You looking in his eye, like, so you just about to fight Wilder, and then this is what you decided was necessary? That motherfucker thought he was in Bloodsport. You told me to keep an open mind. You're not Japanese. You're not a Tanaka. Hey, train me. Train me. You told me study whatever style to keep an open mind. Teach me to honor you. Shidoshi. He thought he was Frank Dukes. Like, put up your Dukes, right? Like, you tripping. So, whatever he says in one ear out there, I'm not even listening to him. Because you think you in Bloodsport. So, who next? Bro, you did the splits before as they introducing you. Your opinion is automatically terminated. This is just weird, bro. You told me to keep an open mind. Train me. Shidoshi. You're not Japanese. You're not a Tanaka. You said whatever style. Bad. Mama did it. You cannot earn katana sword by stealing. I wasn't going to steal it. Not if we make a deal. What kind of a deal? This motherfucker thought he was Frank Dukes and shit. What you talking about, bro? He's, you said train me to keep an open mind. Motherfucker hit that split. He hit that split before the fight. Why'd you do that, dog? Train me to honor you. Dimmock. This man did the Dimmock. He did it. There's some more in this out. There's some more. Was they playing Cardi B and Meg Thee Stallion? There's some more in this out. There's some more in this out. That motherfucker was listening to that WAP. There's some more in this out. There's some more in this out. There's some more. There's some more in it out. There's some more. What was you doing, bro? Man. Hey, this show over, bro. I don't even got energy for this shit. There's some oars in this house. There's some oars. You was listening to that WAP, wasn't you, Johnny? Johnny was listening to that, mate. That shit kind of catchy. There's some oars in this house. There's some oars. Who is that? Is that God on the sample? Nah, bro. That voice is too powerful at the beginning. That sample catchy. Who is that? That's Moses? Who is that? There's some whore in this house. There's some whore. There's some whore. Like, who is that? Motherfucking Tekashi snitching. There's some whore in this house. There's some whore. Oh, my God. Who is that? That's Samuel L. Jackson on the beginning of that sample? Yeah. There's some whores, motherfucker. Yes, they deserve to die, and I hope they got the WAP. Motherfucker. Say what again? Kevin Slim, sub ego, sub chat, UK teeth. man, bro, I don't even get it at this point. There's some more in the house. There's some more. That motherfucker scolding you on the sample. There's some more in this house. There's some more. Let me stop, bro. That's a cool little video. They need to put that shit on Pornhub. That shit need to be on Pornhub. Motherfucker, they had everybody in the video. Wesley Pipes was in that motherfucker. Yeah. All the way. Lift it up. All the way. Oh, you nasty with it. Nah, bro, Wesley Pipes be doing hella extra with the commentary. He be doing hella extra. Oh, you nasty, huh? All the way. Lift it up. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Wet that motherfucker. Wet it up. Like, ew. He kind of nasty. Ew. But anyway, Johnny Nelson talking about leave Dillian alone. What are we talking? What? So we can't talk about the outcome of a fight? There's more in the house. There's some more. Bro, why did you do this? Motherfucker. Cobra Kai looking at, bro. But anyway, so those are my jokes for the day. You guys can tip me. Send your donations. Send your stimulus checks. I work on commission. Nah, actually, I get paid handsomely from these videos, but you can still send your money, you know what I'm saying? You can send them donations. It's all good. But anyway, man, the UK is just, yeah, send the money. Okay, the money keep coming in. This entertainment ain't free. Yeah, Kamal Oz, $2. He said, there's some morals in this house. I'm just here to check on D-Ball Dillian's WBC lawsuit. You petty as hell, bro. Shout out to Kamal Oz. Bro, Johnny Nelson just be saying whatever. They just put that battery in his back. Listen, that's why I love YouTube as a platform, because I don't have to come in here and just like sell out and just say whatever somebody told me to say. I get to really break down the fights, analytical, and I'll be more right than the fighters and the trainers a lot of time, because I have that creative control and freedom. So give it up for new media, okay? Okay, you guys, give it up for new media, man. We work. So yeah, what Johnny Nelson said, don't leave Dillian alone. He's hurting inside. So what about Deontay Wilder? Because I seen a lot of people from the UK, and when Wilder, Wilder lost, and Dillian Whyte literally was laughing. That was Sky Sports like, so Tyson Fury just beat Deontay Wilder. What do you have to think? And he just said, the motherfucker was laughing like the beginning of Living Color and shit. How you living? What? How you living? He's laughing, having a good old time. And now the UK wants sympathy for Dillian Whyte because things didn't go his way. But so you could just treat people however you want. You can say whatever you want. It's a free country. You're entitled to say what you want. Dillian Whyte is his own man. He can say and act how he wants. But then when it doesn't go your way, people are supposed to like back off and forget everything you did and said. That's not right. That's not right. That's not the ticket. Nuke Juice, my dude Matt, he said, just announced Lillian Whyte versus Paige Van Zandt in bare knuckle boxing. Petty. In Living Color, you're a funny dude, Ego. Appreciate it. How you living? What? In Living Color. Like a balloon. You see, it's never too late and it's never too soon. Take it from me inside to be. In Living Color. Yeah, rest in peace, Heavy D. I'm Heavy E. Let's get it. Light skins for life. Let's get it. Gang. Bro, the UK, they got to just stop. Just hold the L, bounce back, whatever the hell. But they talking about leave Dillian alone. Bro, and then the same people are pushing him on and rooting for him to do an immediate rematch because he thinks he can beat Povetkin. Listen to the logic of that. Smash the like button. I ain't gonna say it no more. Well, I might, but smash it anyway. Let's get the likes up. Come on, man. Let's get the likes up. This entertainment ain't free. My time ain't free. So let's make it right. All right, look. So I'll get into Dillian Whyte's behaviors in a second. I just feel like the UK energy is just like they know that they losing so much steam and things didn't play. Bro, the conclusion of fight camp, that was supposed to be the best fight that they had on the fight camp, and it ended probably the worst. Those other fights didn't really matter as much, but Dillian Whyte, that mattered. You know why? Because that was Eddie Hearn's little charm, so he can use as a buffer to interject at least Joshua or Dillian Whyte into the conversation of a champion. You see what I'm saying? But now with Dillian Whyte getting wiped off the map with a single shot by Alexander Povetkin, that fumbles the bag. That totally creates chaos in a situation that Eddie Hearn tried to cherry pick for Dillian Whyte, in a situation where now you're not in control. So Eddie Hearn, he's like, this is a spoiled rich kid type of behavior. You wreck a car, your parents got money, they just buy you a new one. They don't care if you were drunk driving or you weren't paying attention, texting it. It's your fault, but they don't make you spend out of your savings account or your checking account. They just take care of it because they got money like that. And Joshua was one of those fighters. Kell Brook, Dillian Whyte. When Eddie Hearn breaks a toy, you know what I mean? When he breaks a toy, he just wants to, he treats it like a video game. You know what I mean? Get some claps up for my man. He a member. And I thought you would remember Kamal Oz breaking D-ball Dillian, the delusional druggy ducker, sweeps in and steals Professor Maurice Phipps from Higher Learning. Oh, wow. From Canelo and Triple G for his tune-up. Let's get the claps up. So this scrambles things up pretty well for Eddie Hearn because he thought Dillian Whyte was improved enough to beat Povetkin. Everybody on the telecast was saying how Povetkin was washed, basically, how he lost a step, how he wasn't as fast, how he slowed down, especially after he got dropped twice by Dillian Whyte. They pretty much acted like it was over. Eddie Hearn acted like it was over. There's new footage that came out, like an alternative angle, and Eddie Hearn was basically saying that White's gonna get Povetkin out of here. Listen, I got the videos. You know, I got all the videos. All in the video.
Yeah, Povetkin just slightly up in the fight, and Dillian was just being patient, waiting. The round before that, he traded up at the end of the round, started getting some success. He's got to stay calm, but he's breaking him down. I fancy he's going to knock him out in the next couple of rounds.
So you were way off. I don't know how well y'all could hear that. Eddie Hearn said Povetkin was up, but Dillian Whyte was patient, and he's starting to break him down. So I fancy he's going to knock him out in the next couple of rounds. Boy, were you wrong. Because he got flattened, I think the first punch thrown in that round that it ended. You see what I'm saying? So this messes up things. Because Eddie Hearn was using Dillian Whyte as a guard dog and using him as a secondary person to Joshua and to protect Joshua. We know these things. We know this. We know that he was using... And Dillian Whyte just ran with the program. He ran with it. Dillian Whyte, listen, answer this for me. If Eddie Hearn cared about Dillian Whyte getting a title shot, why was he so fixated only on Deontay Wilder, who had one belt? Meanwhile, Joshua is your countryman, your rival from the amateurs, knocked you out as a pro, and had more belts, and we never or rarely heard about them rematching. And they definitely didn't make the rematch. Block this person. Listen, block that person in the comment section. Block them, putting all whatever they putting. Thank you, business brain. So why was Dillian Whyte? Listen, the UK is like crying and like, oh yeah, mate, proper. I'm absolutely gutted. I'm gutted about the whole thing. You know why they gutted about the whole thing? Is because they've been capping and telling you this, that, and the third, and then it didn't play out. So now they have nothing to stand on. They have nothing solid to stand on from what they've been telling you. You see what I'm saying? So I understand why it's like you're proper disappointed and, you know, you're absolutely gutted. You're like, oh, he was winning the fight. It was a punch from the God. It wasn't no punch from the God. This guy is more experienced than Dillian Whyte. Dillian Whyte got like 7 amateur fights or something stupid. Povetkin's a gold medalist. Just because they're like, oh, he figured it out and he turned back the hands of time. He didn't do all that. He has a better resume than Dillian Whyte. He's more experienced than Dillian Whyte, and he's always had punching power his whole career. So it's really not that shocking. It's only shocking to you because you, being the UK and the UK commentary and Sky Sports and Eddie Hearn, played the game and started believing the lies and the cap that you was putting out there. That's it. You ever heard a motherfucker lie and then they start believing their own lies? Like they know what they're saying is not true, but then they start believing their story. That's the UK right now in boxing. They started to believe the tall tales that they were telling. They started putting Dillian Whyte and saying he was the guy to beat Wilder, and that's what it became. It was no longer about if Dillian Whyte can actually beat the top guys like Deontay Wilder. It was more so our UK guy versus your USA guy, and your USA guy is popping and he's doing his thing and knocking everyone out. So they used Dillian Whyte's name as a catalyst of who they wanted or who they thought could thwart Deontay Wilder. You know what I mean? Nelson said it was a lucky punch. That sounds like a little kid or like casual fan. So that's why the UK is so, absolutely gutted by the outcome. It's not that shocking. Povetkin has done more. He's fought better competition. Povetkin did better. Like he did probably better versus Joshua because he hurt Joshua too. and he was hanging until he got caught. And that was a more experienced Joshua. Dillian Whyte fought Joshua that wasn't even a champion, and he got knocked out brutally, like where he couldn't even stand up. Povetkin got knocked out, but he wasn't knocked out like that. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah, absolutely gutted. I'm gutted with everything, bro. Yeah, bro. They started to believe the stories they were telling, 1,000 days and all this shit. What is that, bro? I've already went over this on my channel several times. The UK is living in La La Land in boxing. They are creating their own narrative. It's like Willie Beeman. Anybody seen Any Given Sunday? My name is Willie. Willie Beeman, who got the lady? I got him screaming and all the fans. I got him screaming. You can defeat me. You're dreaming. What? Willie Beeman, who got the Willie Beeman just started making up his own play. That's Eddie Hearn in Rematch Room and Dillian Whyte. They started screaming this $1,000 days shit, and it didn't even make sense. And now they want sympathy because it didn't play out. That's where we're at right now. Talking about lucky punches and bro, it's a fight. What is the point of fighting for 12 rounds if just because you get knocked down it's over? See, that's the casual way of looking at boxing. Marquez got knocked down 3 times in the first round and went on to fight to a draw with Pacquiao, and then went on to later in the series knock Pacquiao out. Knockdowns don't mean everything. Andre Ward got knocked down and got better. Danny Jacobs versus, well, that was in the Kovalev fight. Jacobs in the Triple G fight got knocked down and got better. Sergey Derevchenko got knocked down versus Jacobs and Triple G, and he fought better after the knockdown. A knockdown doesn't define you. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. You know, the UK wants to hold they whole hat on the whole notion of almost. Almost does not mean jack shit in boxing. Almost doesn't mean anything. Oh, I would have beat you. I almost didn't get knocked out. But that doesn't mean nothing. Nobody cares about almost in boxing or sports in general. You know what I'm saying? What if Michael Jordan almost won 6 rings? He almost. You know what I'm saying? That no one cares about that. So you just got to dust yourself off and come back, bro. It sounds crazy, bro. David Hayes said that they deserved a count. He deserved a 10 count. Why? Why would Dillian Whyte deserve a 10 count? He was counting sheep. Like, he was out. Like, what part of the game? You want him to get hurt? For real, for real? That's not even safe, bro. And it's like the UK is so, absolutely gutted. They're so gutted that they're not even, a lot of the representation. That's why I'm like, I get stuff and worry about other people's business, and they won't check him. They won't ask follow-up questions. They just let him say stuff. And it makes you look worse. It makes you look worse like you have no, like you just tuck your tail. Like Eddie owns you or something. He'd be like, Eddie Hearn be like, oh, Showtime schedule's horrible. And they just allow that. What you mean it's horrible? What you mean? What about Fight Camp? Shannon Courtenay and who is this? You know what I'm saying? You're not really in a position to talk about other people's cards if those are your cards. You see what I'm saying? That's like a person walking, making fun of the person's car. So they driving and you walking in the rain and you like, look, he only got a Prius. Ha ha ha. I'd rather have a Prius than a fetus. You know, just be walking. You see what I'm saying? In the UK and UK media, Sky Sports, UK media, UK boxing channels, whatever. They just act like this, like they in their own bubble. No Rona. They in their own bubble and they've been in that. And then when something like this happens, they act all like surprised. It's not really surprise. The only reason it's a surprise is because you believe them lies. You started feeding into this weird stuff. Like I said, it gets away from the actual topic. This really wasn't about Dillian Whyte. It became about who can beat Wilder from the UK. You see what I'm saying? Because if you really stack it up, Dillian Whyte and Wilder probably isn't the best stylistic match for him. Joshua Fury stylistically have a better chance to beat Wilder than Dillian Whyte. You know what I mean? Because Dillian Whyte has, when he first started, he was more of a slugger, right? He's more of a slugger. Now they got him trying to think a little bit more, but it's still not second nature like Floyd. It's still not all the way fluid. So then what type of style would he fight Wilder? If he's too patient, Wilder's going to blitz through that. And if he's too reckless, then you can't have a shootout with Wilder. So stylistically, that never looked like a good fight to me. Like, not saying it wouldn't be good, like entertaining, but likely Dillian Whyte would get Braziled in that fight. If I had to make a prediction, that's what my prediction would be. You see what I'm saying? But again, the UK, they held their hat on these pretenses, and now when it doesn't play out, they, like I said, Eddie Hearn, he has a broke toy, and now he's like, nah, we got to fix this. We got to fix this. And you're not even letting his fighter rest up. You don't even, bro, 90 days, there should be an ordinance or a law that prohibits Dillian Whyte from coming back before 6 months. He was knocked out with a single shot. Not knocked out and then, he got up or tried to he was knocked unconscious. Had the ref not intervened and propped him up, who knows how long he would have been sleeping. You see what I'm saying? It's a bad knockout. You shouldn't go into another fight with the guy that just did that to you that fast. And we know that. But again, Eddie Hearn, he's treating these fighters like, that's why they call it slave room. And here's another thing. Barry Hearn told you the MO. He told you at the press conference. He said, now I have to call him Mr. Whyte. 40 years ago, I just call him whatever I want, boy or whatever. Slave room. They told you. They told you what it was. And that's how they treating their fighters. They treating them like that. Or, you know what I'm saying? Oh, Joshua, Ruiz slept you. We can't let PBC get them belts. So you got to go right back into the fire. And if it weren't for Andy Ruiz partying and, not training hard, I don't think Joshua would have beat him in the rematch. But, it is what it is. It happened how it happened. It is what it is. But now he's going to hope Dillian Whyte can do it. Mr. Mont, they act as if Povetkin was throwing a bunch of wild punches and got lucky and caught Whyte with one of them. It was nicely set up. Absolutely. Whyte wants a title shot and still talking about it. He's new to boxing. WTF. That's what I'm saying, bro. It just sounds crazy. Smash the like button. It sounds too crazy what I'm hearing from the UK side of boxing. It really does. It sounds like deluded, delusional, like crazy talk. You know what I mean? He was brutally knocked out. Instead of him just being with his family and resting, they talking about he need to fight by November. What? What part of the game is this? But to Eddie, he's not the one taking the punches. So it's easy for him because if Dillian Whyte gets stretched out again, he don't get knocked out. He just has to move on to Caleb Smith or start building somebody else. And that's how it's always been in boxing for a lot of people until Al Heyman kind of came in the game recently and started treating these fighters a little bit different, giving them the game and some of the business behind the scene. So, I don't know. And you know what? Eddie Hearn, old media always says like Eddie Hearn is the premier promoter, but look at the situations he's getting his fighters in. Y'all know y'all don't want to play this game. I'll body anybody. Let's play this game. They say Eddie Hearn is like, he's so good. Y'all, I don't care about the karaoke and the smiling and all that. That don't have nothing to do about it. I'm talking about the moves you making for your fighters. Who wants to play the game? Who wants to rump with the big dogs? I promise you, I'll catch a body. I'll outline this whole thing. I'll create this skeleton and foundation right here. If y'all want me to break it down, shut it down. Can I get a hell yeah in the comment section? I'll break this down. It's easy. It's like making Kraft macaroni and cheesy. It's easy. Let's get it. If y'all want me to break it down, smash the like button. And can I get a hell yeah in the comment section? Man, let's get these likes up. Let's go. I'm ready. I'm ready to talk about it. We got to get the likes up, though. ASAP. All right. Kell Brook. Kell Brook fought Sean Porter, got a lot of props. Then his competition, it subsided, and he was fighting like Kevin Bezier and Frankie Gavin, a bunch Dan, a bunch of UK cherry pick mismatches that nobody wanted to see. Kell Brook is a skilled fighter; he could scrap, right? People started getting on Kell Brook's case. Hey, why are you not fighting Amir Khan? Why are you not fighting Pacquiao? Why are you not fighting Thurman? So Chris Eubank Jr. fell out with Matchroom, Rematch Room, was supposed to fight Golovkin. So Eddie Hearn somehow talks to Kell Brook, and Kell Brook was supposed to fight Jesse Vargas at the time, and Kell Brook was a champion at welterweight. Jesse Vargas was a champion at welterweight, so it would have been a unification. Jesse Vargas had just beat Saddam Ali. Somehow Eddie Hearn got off the phone with Kell Brook, and the decision was to put Kell Brook in there with Triple G, who had like 20, 21 knockouts in a row at middleweight. So Kell Brook decided to jump up 2 weight classes, no acclimation, and fight against a mean puncher who was on a 21 in a row knockout streak at middleweight. Horrible advice. I don't know why you do it. And at the time, Errol Spence had been gunning for Kell Brook's shot because he had worked his way up through the IBF rankings and he was the #1 seed. So instead of just making the Errol Spence fight, Eddie Hearn brought Triple G there. You know, Kell Brook, I think, made $5 million. They tried to do it a big thing, and Kell Brook got knocked out, and his eye and his orbital broke. Then the pressure was there to fight his IBF mandatory because he wasn't going to stay at middleweight, and he had to get a medical extension because his eye wasn't fully healed and had to have surgery on it. Fights Errol Spence, a dangerous fight, and then his other eye gets bashed up. Kell Brook ain't been the same since. 2 back-to-back tough-ass fights, and both of his eyes get hurt. One from fighting a orthodox middleweight, the other from fighting a welterweight power puncher southpaw. So that's one fighter. Career's been shot ever since. Then he's fighting Rabchenko, back to fighting these domestic level rematch room fights. Now they're talking about Terrence Crawford. I don't even know how many people are interested in that right now because of Kell Brook's been pretty inactive, and he didn't look good against Michael Zarafa. See, I know my boxing. It's okay. So that's one. Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua could have fought the biggest fight of his life at that time, undisputed versus Wilder. Guess what? Eddie Hearn and Joshua played games. They said they didn't want to fight in America, but then later got knocked out in America after saying they had the Wembley reserved for 2 fights. It was supposed to be Povetkin and the April 13th fight at Wembley. Then they redirected it after the Povetkin fight where Joshua didn't look good, didn't fight Wilder, and they came to America only to get knocked out by a late replacement, Andy Ruiz, which led to obviously a rematch, him trying to get his belt back. So Anthony Joshua, you know, his career took a major hit, losing to a perceived fat guy with a 5-week training camp. But you could have fought Wilder, and at the very least, it was the most anticipated heavyweight fight in several years. 2 punchers, better fight to me than Fury versus Joshua. Stylistically, somebody would have got knocked out, and you would have made more money. But you got knocked out for less money against Andy Ruiz. That's a second fighter, right? Tevin Farmer. Tevin Farmer working with Eddie Hearn. He was playing some weird game, Eddie Hearn, trying to bait Gervonta Tank Davis, who's a massive superstar, trying to bait Tank Davis to come to DAZN. And that wasn't going to happen. Why would the A side travel to the B side's preferred network? They offered on Showtime Tevin Farmer a couple $1 million, right? This is all facts. They offered him a couple $1 million. Eddie Hearn got in Tevin Farmer's ear and Lou DiBella's ear and somehow convinced Tevin Farmer that those couple million, $4 million, and the opportunity to try to beat Tank wasn't good enough to send him to Showtime. And he was saying, no, come to my network, come to my network. He ends up losing to Joseph Jojo Diaz, a guy who Gary Russell had already beat. So that sets him back. He never got the Gervonta Tank Davis fight, which is a fight that had been brewing, and people wanted to see Tank Davis and Tevin Farmer for years. I remember Usyk, Vodstick, and Lomachenko fought. I think Lomachenko fought Sosa. And Tank had a run-in. He had like a white button-up with Tevin Farmer. So that was a long time ago. That was several years ago. Several years ago. So that was another drop ball. So let's get it straight. Kell Brook, bad advice to fight at middleweight and then take a dangerous fight with Errol. That's Kell Brook. And instead of fighting Jesse Vargas, which Kell Brook probably would have been the favorite to win and is much more winnable than Golovkin at 60. Tevin Farmer was advised not to fight for a couple million on Showtime, only to lose to a guy that a PBC fighter, Gary Russell, had already beaten, and now he signed to MTK, so I don't even know if they're going to do the rematch. And he never got the Tank fight, and now he's not a champion anymore, and now he's probably not going to get offered a couple million to fight Tank anymore. Meanwhile, Tank's fighting on Showtime pay-per-view. Joshua could have fought the biggest fight in boxing, which was the Wilder fight. 2 massive punchers, squandered that. Shall I continue? Now Dillian Whyte. Dillian Whyte had opportunities in eliminators with Luis Ortiz, Kubrat Pulev. He could have fought Dominic Breazeale to expedite the #1 position. Wilder knocked out Dominic Breazeale. That could have been, if when Dominic Breazeale called out Dillian Whyte, if they made that fight, then that person that Wilder fought could have been Dillian Whyte. But he didn't do any of this. Then now he got knocked out by Povetkin. So now 1,000 days, none of that matters. You see? So this is a pattern. This is a pattern history of Eddie Hearn's fighters having moments and then Eddie Hearn trying to play God, not giving them the opportunities to at least showcase and get those big bags. Now we don't know if those big bags would ever show up again. We don't know if Tevin Farmer can get a Tank Davis fight now. Who wants to watch it right now when he has JoJo Diaz problems? You see what I'm saying? Like, same thing with Dillian Whyte. They could have made Anthony Joshua Dillian Whyte too, put that at Wembley, and then he would have fought and got his title shot. But they rather clout chase Wilder, another guy he still hasn't fought, and then now the fans are supposed to cry that Dillian Whyte lost. It's a bad look, bro. So those are that's multiple priorities and prerogatives that could have been handled a lot different to yield better outcomes. Because Dillian Whyte, he would at least got a title shot by now if he listened to the WBC, if he listened to Wilder, if he signed to PBC, or if he signed to Top Rank. He would have already had a big fight by now, right? But now he just got knocked out before. That's why they're so gutted and all that. So now it's the same thing. Here's another. I could go deeper, bro. Pause. Michael Hunter. Peep this. Icy, say when. Say when. I'm on it. Everything I'm saying makes sense and it's all factual. Icy, say when. I'm going to let my young boy tell me when to go, like E40. I'm from the Bay, bruh. Tell me when to go. Tell me when to go. Tell me when to go, Icy. I'm on it. This is rematch room, piss poor matchmaking and business direction in DAZN. I've been breaking it down, and it all makes sense. All right, Icy, I'm on him. Peep this. So, Icy, Michael Hunter fought Povetkin. I'm going to talk to my young boy, Icy. Smash the like button. Michael Hunter fought Povetkin, right, on the Joshua Ruiz 2 card. Everybody remember that? Everybody remember that. Listen, I'm going to show you. See, let me make the big bucks and be the promoter. I'll make this stuff make sense. Does everybody remember on the undercard, Dillian Whyte fought Marishwek and Michael Hunter fought Alexander Povetkin? Icy said he remembers. Okay. I told you immediately after that fight in December that on my channel, I thought Michael Hunter beat Povetkin, and I still feel that way. So if Eddie Hearn, knowing that Dillian Whyte was this WBC mandatory, and he was the WBC, they threatened to sue him and all this stuff, and they had begged and pleaded, right? They had begged and pleaded for the WBC, like, hey, don't make us sue you. We need this title shot. So why would Eddie Hearn put Dillian Whyte in there with Alexander Povetkin, release Michael Hunter, and not renew his contract if Dillian Whyte had worked for several years to secure this mandatory positioning, right? And kept complaining and begging. Why would you put Dillian Whyte in there with Povetkin when you could have made Michael Hunter, if you didn't release him and you renewed his contract, and he said he's willing to go to Russia to fight Povetkin, that would have been a good fight, and you wouldn't potentially sacrifice your guy, Dillian Whyte. It's like chess. You don't surrender your top chess pieces. You would have to go through the more pawns. And I'm not trying to disrespect Michael Hunter, but Michael Hunter didn't have the valuable mandatory position. So in that case, I would rather chance Michael Hunter, who I thought beat Povetkin, make a solid fight in a rematch. But Eddie Hearn, what he did was released Michael Hunter, and now he's a free agent. I don't know who's picked him up or if he's been picked up yet. And he didn't do what was right by making the Povetkin-Michael Hunter rematch, which would have been less strenuous. Because even if Povetkin somehow knocked out Michael Hunter in the rematch, that wasn't the guy that had the #1 mandatory slot. But Eddie Hearn keeps making these foolish-ass decisions. Hey, let me put my welterweight champion in there with a middleweight. And then he gets his fucking eyes knocked out of their socket. Let me stall out Tank Davis or Tevin Farmer and promise him Tank Davis on our network, knowing Tank ain't going to DAZN. Let's prolong Joshua versus Wilder, and then Joshua gets knocked out by somebody else who wasn't even a champion, who didn't even have a full camp, Andy Ruiz. Dillian Whyte worked so hard, and the UK's complaining, but instead of making an easy fight, Michael Hunter, Povetkin 2, and then giving Dillian, he was one fight away from Fury Wilder 3 winner. Why would you put him in there with Alexander Povetkin? Right? Why? You should have just said, okay, Dillian Whyte, we in a pandemic. I'm going to give you a pandemic level fight that you should win. You know what I'm saying? But they thought they were cherry picking Povetkin. But you gave him more than he could chew, which ended up exposing that Dillian Whyte has lost every time he stepped up to the elite name. You know, it's just bad business. Kamal Oz, Eddie Hearn's had a cherry pick gone wrong. That's what I'm saying. He thought, oh, Joshua, he knocked him out and Klitschko beat him, and he's 40 years old, about to be 41. This is what happens when you play with boxing and you try to play God. Well, exactly what Eddie Hearn is doing. You keep fumbling and fucking up that bag. Tevin Farmer never got Tank and ended up losing before he got to the Tank bag. Right? Dillian Whyte was supposed to get the winner of Wilder Fury. He ended up getting fucked up before the Wilder Fury bag. Never got his title shot. Now he's pushed all the way back, and now he's in a do or die position. These aren't good moves. These are not good moves. Period. Kell Brook could have just fought Errol Spence straight away, but he tried to milk it and put him in there with a middleweight. Oh, I had no guys, punches, nothing, tick, tick, tick. You put him in there with a middleweight. Why? I told you at the time of that fight that was stupid. I told you Amir Khan versus Canelo made no sense. And I told you Kell Brook versus a damn middleweight when he could have fought Jesse Vargas made no sense. So you're not doing right by the fighter. This is slave room. This is slave room. And like I said, man, you released Michael Hunter and you had a great rematch, but you don't know how to move black fighters, especially from America. You should have just put Michael Hunter, who was about that life, beat Povetkin, in my opinion, and wanted to fight Povetkin and was willing to go to Russia to do it. But you instead chance it with your WBC mandatory. You did all these lawsuits and all these threats about, oh yeah, if we don't get the WBC slot. That's why they're losing their mind and absolutely gutted, because they've invested time, money, and energy, and then the cherry pick went wrong. That's why they so mad and hurt and absolutely gutted, and you know, they don't know how to act right now, because if you made, bro, no, ain't nobody want to make no mistake, and Eddie Hearn keep making these mistakes. You put Joshua in there. You claimed you wanted Joshua. When Gerald Miller failed a drug test, Eddie Hearn claims they offered Luis Ortiz $7 million. Stop it. You didn't want to fight Luis Ortiz. You didn't want to fight it because Luis Ortiz, late notice, switched to a southpaw, and that was before Wilder knocked him out a second time. You didn't want to fight him. You didn't want to fight him, but you fronted like you wanted to fight him, and then you try to cherry pick Andy Ruiz, thinking like, oh, Parker beat him and Joshua beat Parker. This is what happens. Eddie Hearn is trying to play God and trying to schedule and match out how he thinks, but you don't understand. Boxing don't work like that. Katie Taylor, she's all decorated, Olympian, has a Netflix special. She keep getting her ass whooped by Delphine Persoon. You can't plan this boxing stuff out. You can't. You know, you could be like, oh, Broner should beat Maidana, and then guess what? Maidana beat Broner. You could be like, oh, Katie Taylor, she should beat Delphine Persoon. Styles make fights. This is what happened. That's why you're better off just making the impactful right match, like Tevin Farmer versus Tank. Send Tevin over to Showtime and let him fight Tank. Because if he would have beat Tank, then he really bubbling. If he would have lost, he would have at least got a bag. You could have put Dillian Whyte with Luis Ortiz. And see, when you don't make those fights that I've been calling for years from Rematch Room and others, but Rematch Room particularly, you rob your fighter. You rob them of the opportunity for this important thing called growth. Dillian Whyte, what if he beat Luis Ortiz? I'm not saying he would, because I would favor Luis Ortiz. But what I am saying is you rob him of the opportunity to grow. That would have readied him for a title shot. But you didn't want that work, so you made a Derek Chisora part 2. You didn't want a Dominic Breazeale to spoil the party, so you put guys like Povetkin and Derek Chisora 2 because you thought they were safer. And one of those cherry picks, it's like when you rob a bank and you got the marked money and then you open the bag and then that ink spray out like a skunk. That's what keeps happening to Eddie Hearn. He thought he robbed the bank and he was getting away. Ha 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 ha. Vengeance is mine. You robbed Chase Bank. Now the cops are chasing you. You got this unusable marked money and then the ink splattered out in your face. That's what keeps happening to Eddie Hearn. So you might as well just have made the fight that people are asking for. Like, I don't know, Joshua versus Wilder. Joshua asked, Big Oak ass is talking about, oh yeah, 50 mil, 50, like 50 cent, give me 50, drop and give me 50 mil, I'll fight him tomorrow. And then Deontay Wilder people pulled up with that bag, and then he's like, oh, I did not say, you took this 2 seconds of my speech, and then you said I should take it. And like, nah, bro, it's over. So the UK, stay over there. It's over until you start doing right by boxing. Any questions? Classes in session. Everything I'm saying is true. Everything I'm saying is right. Stop playing with me, man. That's all you had to do. And DAZN allowing it, bro. They allowing it because they don't know about boxing enough. The people at top, they got the money or whatever, but they don't know about boxing. So what they have in turn did is gave the keys to their new Lambo to a narcissist in Eddie Hearn and alcoholic De La Hoya. You see what I'm saying? And then you don't know how to drive the car, so you gave it to Eddie Hearn. And he's too busy texting while he's driving, so he fucking around and rap your shit, and now you have the wrecked ass car, which is DAZN. You know, you give it to De La Hoya, the keys to the car is your sports car. You give it to De La Hoya, he fuck around and get a DUI. You see what I'm saying? And you wonder why DAZN is looking like total carnage and wreckage right now. They have an article talking about Canelo and Caleb Smith and Billy Joe Saunders being eyed for November. What happened to Yildirim? Bro, this shit is all over the place. Again, until you do right from boxing, we don't want to hear it. New media, we control the narrative. Digital mob, stop playing with me, bro. Bomb first. Ego Veli. So, like I said, Eddie Hearn, he can keep playing this game, but then when you don't strike while the iron's hot in boxing, this is what happens. You should have just made Wilder Joshua. if you would have made that, everybody would have ate. Everyone would have made great money. Could have led to trilogy. But you were so protective. You're trying to protect Joshua from it because you were trying to hope he grows and hope Wilder gets older and all this stuff. And then when you don't strike while the iron's hot, boxing will show you that's not the ticket. Look at Juanma Lopez. They were building all these fights with Gamboa and stuff. He never even got to that match. Guess why? Because they waited too long, and then Orlando Salido came and crashed his shit. That's what happens. And it keeps happening in boxing, and these people in suits don't get it. They keep allowing it to happen. Remember Mikey Garcia versus Gamboa? Everybody wanted to see it. They never got around. Then Mikey goes into a 3-year legal battle with Top Rank, and Gamboa gets crashed by Terrence Crawford. Now, who cares if they fought? You got to strike while the iron's hot in boxing, I promise you. That's it, bro. That's how you catch a body. So just horrible move. Why would you put Dillian Whyte if he got that close to Wilder Fury 3 winner? Why would you put him in a potentially difficult fight with a puncher that is smarter than him, ring IQ wise? Because you thought it was a cherry picker. You thought Dillian Whyte was nicer because you started believing all the stupid shit you've been saying for the last year plus. That's what happens. You can't, you go through cherry picking and stuff. One of these cherries gonna bust that ass. We keep seeing it. Ruiz busted Joshua's shit. You can't. Boxing don't work like that. You gonna give the wrong person the opportunity. Now the bad thing about this in boxing is this, and I'm not saying every fight has to be super difficult, but Dillian Whyte didn't fight none of the fights that I needed to see him fight to really rank him where the UK was ranking him. He didn't fight Dominic Breazeale. He refused to fight him, refused to fight Luis Ortiz, refused to fight Kubrat Pulev. He didn't fight. Listen, rematch room, that's why I call it that. Rematch, because that's what they're giving you. You'll get a Derek Chisora, Dillian Whyte 2 that nobody fucking asked for before you get Philip Ergovich. They keep saying Philip Ergovich is real, and they said, oh, he gave Wilder issue at 19 when sparring. Then why didn't you put Dillian Whyte in there with him? Y'all all part of the rematch room umbrella. They got this new dude, Babic. They got this Babic guy, and they Savage Babic. Savage Babic is from Croatia. Guess what? Philip Ergovich is from Croatia. But guess what? You don't see them fighting each other. Babic said, I don't like Philip Ergovich. He been talking bad about me. But these aren't the fights that Eddie Hearn will make. He'll give Savage Babic Shondell Winters, who just got knocked out in February on the Mikey Garcia. See, you fucking with a real one. When it comes to this boxing talk, I really does this. I really am up on my stuff. Stop playing with me, bro. Shondell Winters was just knocked out by Joseph Parker in February, right before the pandemic, on a Mikey Garcia, Jesse Vargas card. He looked so out of it. Bro, again, you're trying to make Babic look crazy, but you just gave him someone who was just knocked out and then had a pandemic. You see what I'm saying? Who knows how he was able to train or if he's able to recover. Again, treating the fighters like cattle. Good luck. So why can't we see Savage Babic versus Philip Ergovich? Why couldn't we see Dillian Whyte versus Gerald Miller when they were both on Matchroom? Why couldn't we see Ergovich versus Dillian Whyte? Usyk versus Dillian Whyte? If you want to make an omelet, you got to crack some eggs. And whoever wins, wins. Because the worst thing you can do is what Eddie Hearn is doing, trying to play God, and then your fighter loses to a perceived cherry pick or underdog. Because if Luis Ortiz would have knocked out Dillian Whyte in the same fashion, to me, that wouldn't be as shocking because I rate Luis Ortiz. But Povetkin, people were saying he was a gatekeeper and he had recently been knocked out by Joshua. So that's why this knocks you back even more. Kamal Oz, all that ducking and maneuvering, exactly. Debo Dillian did bound to catch up. No Hunter. Oh, that's another person. Shout out to my boy keeping me on track. Come on. Michael Hunter. Why didn't we? Michael Hunter never got a Usyk rematch while he was on rematch room. He never fought Dillian Whyte. That's a good fight because Michael Hunter is tricky. So Eddie Hearn didn't want, that would have been a stylistically good fight. But again, Eddie Hearn in his mind, he's trying to map it out. Like, oh, Michael Hunter, he's too tricky a style for Dillian Whyte. He'll make him look bad. So he don't want to give him the opportunity, but that's where you grow and learn. You see what I'm saying? But then you give him someone that Michael Hunter truly beat in Povetkin, and he does the job on Dillian Whyte. So now you foobar. He didn't fight Michael Hunter, Ortiz, Miller, Pulev. Amanda Serrano is the only Lou DiBella fighter left. I don't know who else he got, bro. That's a good question. Smash the like button. You see what I'm saying? Everything I'm saying is real. You have to fight different styles. Like, that's why I respect about Terrence Crawford, bro. Crawford will... The thing that eludes Crawford right now is name recognition. Fighting that good fighter that also has a big brand. But this is what I respect about Crawford. He will fight any style. Jose Benavidez fights nothing like Jeff Horn. Jeff Horn fights nothing like Felix Diaz. Felix Diaz fights nothing like Thomas Delorme. Crawford will fight the different style. Mean Machine don't fight like Khan. You see what I'm saying? So that's why Crawford's so ready. And in America, you got a lot of Americans that are ready. Or even in Mexico. You know why? Because they don't fucking baby you in Mexico. Bro, Canelo, Julio Cesar, Chavez, these motherfuckers be 15, 16 fighting grown-ass men and 18, 19-year-olds, 22-year-olds. You got to really earn your keep. But the UK, a lot of times they baby these fighters and they don't put them in there with the app names. So it's a shot in the dark of where they'll really be. You see what I'm saying? You can't keep someone on a domestic leash and only put them in like a certain level, like has been and gatekeeper or domestic level people, and then they could beat those guys and then bump them all the way up to somebody who's world class. Crawford is a paper champ. Block him. Block him. You a paper champ. Yeah, block him. Just block him. Who cares? I don't care what they talking about. But anyway, yeah, we don't get Dillian Whyte versus Daniel Dubois or anything like that. This is the UK. That's why they'll never cross over like Americans that like to become American superstars. Like Conor McGregor, he's from Ireland. He don't do this. He fighting everybody that he need to fight in the UFC. Say what you want about Conor. I don't know what you're thinking. Say what you want. Say what you want about Conor McGregor. He will fight your ass. He'll fight the best from around the world in his respective sport. Khabib Nurmagomedov, Chad Mendez, Jose Aldo. He'll fight the top names. Eddie Alvarez. He fighting top names. But Dillian Whyte, bro, Lucas Brown, Oscar Rivas, he's solid. I like Oscar Rivas. But Oscar Rivas really was losing to Brian Jennings, and then he pulled it out in the last round and stopped him. You see what I'm saying? So it's like we don't know where Oscar Rivas is in the whole spectrum of how dope, because his best win was Brian Jennings, and he was really losing that fight. So you got to know y'all boxing. Smash the like button. So, yeah, man, this is what the UK does. Like Caleb Smith, I don't know how good he is. I had to see him in there with a Canelo, Benavidez, Caleb Plant. It's a shot in the dark because beating George Groves, he beat him in the World Boxing Super Series. Shout out to that. George Groves was a really a dope fighter, but he had already been knocked out by Carl Froch, dropped by Badu Jack and beat. You see what I'm saying? He had been through wars, fought James DeGale and all this. So that's his best win. Caleb Smith's best win is George Groves in the World Boxing Super Series. And Hassan Indam. And Indam was a 160-pounder moving up to 68. You see what I'm saying? You're never going to know how these guys, how good they truly are until they start fighting world-class people. Povetkin, you know, he's not in his prime, but he's still world-class experience. Gold medalist, fought Klitschko, fought Joshua, you know. He's fought big fights before. and that's just what it is. So, last thing I'll say about the Dillian Whyte is the UK is wanting sympathy for Dillian Whyte, but Dillian Whyte did whatever, said whatever he wanted. Smash the like button. Listen, I'm going to give y'all like 3 to 5 minutes because I'm like straining my voice talking and the likes are exceptionally low for where they need to be. I'm going to give y'all like 3 to 5 minutes to get these likes up. And if not, I'm out. So, y'all got to smash the like button. Y'all got to get these likes up. I'm sitting up here going nonstop. Y'all going to show some love. I told you, y'all going to be likes or loot. One of the two. You sending a donation or a like if you want these live streams, because I'll be out here investing all my time in these live streams and shit. I get so much more done not being glued to a seat. Yeah, we got to get them likes up. Massive risk, massive, you know. Like I said, Filip Ergovich is from Croatia. Babic is a puncher from Croatia. They don't like each other, and you don't ever hear Eddie Hearn making those fights. And if you try to make it now, don't try to make it after I already called it out. I'm talking about before. But they'll put him in there with some random black dude that just got knocked out, Shondale Winters. He just got knocked out in February. That don't mean shit. That don't show me shit about Babic or whatever, Babar or whatever his name is. I don't know where to place him because you just put him in there with Joseph Parker, literally a guy coming off a knockout loss. Literally. He just got knocked out in February, and that's who you match him with. So, Dillian Whyte, last thing I'll say is this. Dillian Whyte has his own personality. He did and said whatever he wanted. Cool. But you live by the sword, die by the sword. Dillian Whyte treated fighters with very little sportsmanship. Alexander Povetkin at the weigh-in cordially tried to shake his hand. Dillian Whyte was like, refused to shake his hand and just looked at him. So you do stuff like that, and then when Povetkin knock you the fuck out the next day, you see what I'm saying? Like, how do you think people are going to react to that? Dillian Whyte on Fight Week said Frank Warren need to stay off the liquor. So you acted this way towards Povetkin. You refused to shake his hand when he was trying to show you sportsmanship for no reason, and then he knocks you out the next day. You had a Zoom or something for the Fight Week, and you were trying to roast promoter Frank Warren, saying he needed to stay off the liquor and whatever else. You incessantly, obsessively, shout out to my man Blue Blood Sports. What's up? What's popping? You obsessively talked about Deontay Wilder every damn day. Every day was something new. Wilder's a coward. He said Wilder's a liar. Wilder's chicken legs. Wilder 45-pound suit. Wilder this, Wilder that. Right? He also went ballistic on Andy Ruiz and always talked about Andy Ruiz. These types of things, right? So I'm like, why would the UK expect fans to react any other way if this is the demeanor that he put out? You know what I'm saying? Or this is the energy he puts out. Won't shake someone's hand. Said Frank Warren needs to stay off the liquor. Right? Obsessively talked about Deontay Wilder and slandered him. Lied on Deontay Wilder. Remember he said that Deontay Wilder got knocked out by Klitschko? And then Jonathan Banks, who's Klitschko's trainer, rest in peace to Emmanuel Stewart, after Emmanuel Stewart, Jonathan Banks said Klitschko didn't knock him out. So you lied on Wilder's name. He also said Tyson Fury got dropped hella times. I don't know if that's true or whatever. But these are the behaviors of Dillian Whyte. And then when the fight doesn't go his way, the UK says, oh, I'm absolutely gutted. It's been a hard week and You know what I'm saying? What? Free speech. Okay, so then Povetkin's free to knock you out, and people are free to react how they want to. What you talking about? He talking about free speech. All right, that's what I'm saying. Dillian Whyte's a grown man. He's a heavyweight. All right, free speech. Free speech. So when Povetkin freely knock you out, then people can have that same free speech to comment on what happened. Since we so free. Oh, he talking crazy. He said the N-word. Block him. Bro, this man, Clayton Bigsby, he said free speech. Nerds! Block him. Get him out of here. Woo! That was quick. Bro, he said free speech and called everybody the N-word. You see that? Clayton Bigsby. I smell. I think they're the best dancers. Breathing up all the white man's air. Bro, Clayton Bigsby in the flesh. He said free speech and then proceeded to call us the N-word. Wow. Free speech. Nah. Your mother. Nah. Your wide nose having. Nah. You see how he did that? Bro, he had to set it up real quick. You know what I'm saying? He gave himself the alley-oop. He said, hey, just so you know, it's free speech. Like, yeah, free speech. All right. Yeah. And then he turned to Clayton Bigsby on that ass. Why power? Like, damn. That motherfucker came out of nowhere with that N-bomb. See, y'all tripping. See, that's what I'm saying. And then when I talk about race in boxing, they say, oh, come on, ego. There's no race in boxing. What do you mean? What do you mean there's a race? There's no race. You're pulling the race card. But he just called us all the N-word. But I'm playing the race card. But he said free speech. Nah! This shit is new media, man. It's getting too easy for me. And bro, every time I make a Wilder video, the racists and shit, they be getting super angry. Yeah, when they hate donate. You right. Shout out to Gennaro. When they hate donate. You right. I forgot about that. Yeah, you right. It's money game. Bruh, he called us all the N-word. You trifling, nigga. Man, he turned to Uncle Ruckus. Robert, nigga. Yeah, nigga. Bro, you see how he did that? The motherfucker turned to Stinkmeaner and shit. Free speech, nigga. Robert, nigga. You gotta put the fear in the nigga. Give them stuff that hates them. Like a job application. Robert, nigga. I wrote a song called I Hate You, nigga. Bro, he tripping. Robert, nigga. He said Jim Crow. Yeah. Whatever. That motherfucker separate but equal, nigga. They just hate us because they ain't us. They just be coming in with random stupid shit. It be all hella just stupid racist shit. He put it in super caps and spaces. I know he did it like the Hollywood sign and shit. You see that? It was like every letter. It looked like Wheel of Fortune. I like to buy an N. I like to solve the puzzle. Like, motherfucker, Wheel of Fortune ass racist and shit. I like to buy an N for 500. All right, I like to solve the puzzle, Pat. I hate. Bro, he tripping. That motherfucker tripping. He mad. He hate blue blood too, bro. He hate all the blacks. The black channel. What is the black? Bro, these dudes be tripping, bro. They just be coming in with stupid racism. You know what I'm saying? Like, we would be talking about Dillian Whyte. Go eat some fried chicken, will ya? Like, what are you talking about? Why did you even come in to say that? Go eat some extra crispy chicken. some fried chicken and collard greens. Go eat some mustard greens. Go eat some mustard greens and some Kool-Aid. Go drink that Kool-Aid with fried chicken. Like, fried chicken, Kool-Aid, what are you even talking? Go eat some gumbo. Oh, I know you like the gumbo. Go eat you some smoked sausage. That Hillside Farm smoked sausage. Oh, you gonna eat you some mustard green with that Jiffy cornbread. You gonna eat your cornbread. Like, what the fuck, bro? I be talking about boxing. They be talking about Jiffy cornbread and, oh, Aunt Jemima. Oh, I know you like them waffles. I know you're a waffle type. Yuck. You like to eat the waffle with extra butter. You put butter on your white rice with salt and pepper. You like salt and pepper. Oh, push it real good. Salt and pepper here. These motherfuckers just be coming in with stupid shit. Salt and pepper. Oh, push it real good. That motherfucker talking about, oh, why don't you go kill someone over a Popeye's chicken sandwich, will you? Like, what the fuck? We talking boxing. Ain't nobody talking about no motherfucking Popeye chicken and shit. You see what I'm saying? And actually, there was white people that was killing people and tripping off of them Popeye chicken. They just tried to throw it on black people. Black people, we wasn't killing shit. Damn, motherfuckers ain't killing nobody. That's how you know when they racist, when they say stupid shit like that. Go kill someone over a Popeye's chicken, you know. Go get you a Popeye's chicken sandwich. Go get you a sandwich. Like, why you say sandwich like sandwich? Try to speak that Ebonics. You seen a motherfucker racist? They try to speak the Ebonics for you and shit. Like, you have perfect English. You speak eloquent and shit. You sound like Obama, and they be like, yeah, go make you a ham sandwich and go talk to your mammy. Like, mammy and sandwich? What the fuck are you even talking about, bro? Like, what is you even talking about? Go holler at your mammy. Like, what? Bro, they be thinking black people be talking crazy. Yeah. Holler if you hear me. Yeah. Like, holler if you hear me. What the fuck is that? Like, is that Tupacalypse now? Holler if you hear me. Yeah. Here we go. Burn it up. Let's start from block to block. I'm snatching hearts and jacking marks. Yeah. Go get your mark-ass friends. Like, you don't even talk like that. You don't have to talk like that to me. Why do D-Ball, Dillian, the delusional druggy ducker, and Amir Khan always look like they've been posterized and dunked on in the paint when they get knocked out? Hey, you out of pocket, bro. That man said they posterized them, bro. Yeah, to the window, to the wall, till it's white drop round my ball. Like, what are you talking about, bro? We talking boxing. They talking this jive shit. Oh, yeah, you jive turkey sucker fool. Like, there's nobody black that I know that says that. You see what I'm saying? Jive turkey sucker, you jive turkey sucker fool. Go get your posse. Like, I don't have a posse. Like, this ain't no motherfucking Mario Van Peebles. This motherfucker talking about go get your posse. Go get your homeboys and your posse. You know? Jack move, fool. The Black Channel. Go get your posse for another Jack move. The Lakers beat the Supersonics. It's ironic. Isn't it ironic the Lakers beat the... Like, what the fuck are you talking about? It's ironic the Lakers beat the Supersonic. Why do black people go so deep? So deep, put her butt to sleep? Why are black people going so deep? And why are they putting her to sleep? Why do black people like your baby-in-law, sister, cousin, Tracy? Like, what? What are you even talking about? I only hear posse used in documentaries. Now tell me who she was. All right. I hope somebody don't come into my stream at the wrong time. I'm like, all right. Why do blacks like the Cupid Shuffle? The Black Channel. Hey, come on, Oz, you a fool, bro. Break out the Seinfeld. Oh, y'all like that Seinfeld? I know. I've been sleeping on my Seinfeld, bro. I've been sleeping on it. Why do black people? The Black Channel. Why do blacks sag their pants? Sagging spells backwards, spells niggas. Is that why they sag? Like, do y'all know that? If you write out the word sagging, look, I'm gonna show y'all. Spell the word sagging and then look at it backwards. The word sagging in a mirror spells niggas. Is that why blacks sag their pants? The blacks. Man, fuck all y'all Karens. I run boxing. Man, fuck y'all Karens and Kevins. Anyone else find it suspect that Fury had on 2 different outfits in the videos of him getting his hands wrapped? He's the Gypsy King, so they're gonna make excuses. I am crying. Hey, y'all are tripping. Nah, that's how you know when motherfuckers be racist. They just be saying the most stereotypical shit ever. Why don't you get your pussy and your Uzi? Go bump some little Uzi. Like, what? Uzi? Like, who said I even had a Uzi? What the fuck are you talking about, bro? Motherfucker try to finish your sentence and shit. Man, I was just watching The Last Dragon. Like, I wasn't even watching The Last Dragon. Actually, that's one of my favorite movies. I can't even front. So if you guess Last Dragon, you know what I'm saying? When motherfucker try to finish your sentence. Like, man, I just watched the movie The Last Dragon. They try to jump in. Menace to Society. Try to cut you off and shit. Like, why I gotta be watching them movies? You see what I'm saying? I watch westerns. I watch all type of stuff. Motherfucker try to guess the most stereotypical shit. You see what I'm saying? Like, man, I just watched Jungle Fever. Like, Jungle Fever. Man, shut the fuck up. CB4. Get your posse to do a 187 on his ass. Yeah, bust a cap in your ass. Like, ain't nobody talking like that. That's smart. We should have closed the state borders or imposed. Hey, what's up with Tory Lanez, bro? Why he shoot Megan? This is so unrelated. Why he shoot her? Like, the story's not adding up. Like, I'm hearing a story that, like, yeah, Meg Thee Stallion got shot. I'm like, what happened? She tried to get out the car. Hold on, wait. So she tried to get out the whip and he just shot her? Like, what, bro? This motherfucker temper is that volatile? Where you think you going? Like, how you shoot someone for getting out the whip? Why would that even be your first instinct? Like, you got the strap loaded and sit your ass down. You ain't going nowhere. Nino! Your services are required in hell. That motherfucker old man from New Jack came out. Bro, Tory Lanez is all the way tripping. Remember that old man from New Jack? That motherfucker, how you shoot upward and hit your target? Like, Nino Brown was at that spiral staircase. Nino Brown! Your services are required in hell, nigga. That motherfucker shot up and popped Wesley. He fell off the thing. Oh, my gosh. Bro, he ain't had no glasses or nothing, bro. He just popped upward. Oh, shit. You a fucking kill shot. That motherfucker a crack shot. He was really fed up with Nino Brown, huh? Nino, your service are required here. He shot that boy. It was Kareem Akbar, the educated brother from the bank. Look, I didn't choose this life. Miss Hawkins. Hey, Wesley was Wesley was that dude. No, Miss Hawkins. I told you the only part I love New Jack City, the only part I don't like is when Ice-T got to tripping. And he was already fucking up Nino Brown. Okay, Nino killed your mom. He said, I want to shoot you so bad. My dick's hard. You heard the record skip? What? Bro, he said, I want to shoot you so bad that he had a boner. What the fuck? I want to shoot you so bad. My dick's hard. Like, who wrote this into the script? Jeffree Star? Like, who wrote this, bro? Who did the screenplay? Jeffree Star? Huh? I'm just saying. Jeffree Star? Like, bro, why was that written into the script? Motherfucker Samuel wrote that. What in the butt? What? Bro, why did you add that into the screenplay? You could have said anything. Like, I want to shoot you so bad. I'm pissed off. Or, you know, it hurts. And them I want to shoot you so bad. My dick's hard. You popped the Viagra before this fight scene? Like, what the fuck are we talking about? The motherfucker, he popped one of them Project Power pills or something and couldn't contain himself. What the fuck? Them motherfucker, that's OD. I ain't never been that mad. That's some Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson wrote that script. Come and say that to my face, you punk ass white boy. I'll fuck you in the ass for everybody. What? Bro, nah, Mike got to tripping. Mike got to tripping with that. Bro, can you imagine? You know, I was covering the fights before the pandemic. Can you imagine? He said, Mike Tyson said, come and say that to my face, you punk ass white. I'm gonna fuck you to ass for everybody. Huh? What? Bro, I'll turn it to Tim the Toolman Taylor. Mike said that. Because you know you're going to get scared. You know you get scared, your butthole pucker a little bit. Oh, shit, Mike's mad at me. Oh. You know you had that, like, dry heave and shit. Oh, Mike's mad. I've triggered Mike. Bro, that was weird that Mike said that. I'll be scared of the motherfucker. See, I don't front like no tough guy and shit. Prime Mike, because he had that tight-ass, like, bro, Mike, he had a 20-inch neck, and he had that, like, spandex shirt on, like that see-through joint. Motherfucker was dressed like Kevin Costner in Waterworld. I would have been scared. I ain't gonna front. He said, come and say that to my, come to my face. Come and say that up here. Come on the stage so I can fuck you. What? What? Bro, and who's gonna do it? All right, Mike, man. Show you right. Like, who's gonna actually do? Bro, if Prime Mike Tyson said, come on the stage so I can sodomize you, then I'm out. Fuck is you talking about? Fuck this credential. Fuck boxing media. Fuck YouTube. I'm out. Motherfucker. How you gonna oblige him? All right, Mike, show me what you got. And the motherfucker really be start drilling your shit. Hell nah, bro. Bro, I'm gonna make a beeline out that motherfucker. Come up here so I can fuck you. No, I won't. Bro, I'll be in the crowd yelling at him back or something, but I would not get on that stage. He said Zab was like, what the, bro, that's OD. I would, listen, if my partner said that, I wouldn't even try to calm him down because I don't even know where his mind is at this point. You see what I'm saying? Like, I ain't no hoe, but like, if my man said that, like, he's in another zone. So I'm not going to try to touch him. You know, it's like trying to break up a dog fight or something. You know what I'm saying? You fuck around, get bit. I would just let Mike, you just got to let that shit ride. You know what I'm saying? You just like, oh, shit. Somebody getting ready. Somebody go get that R word. That man said, come and say that to my face so I could rate in front of everybody. No. No, Michael. No. Bro, I'm out. Motherfucker gonna say that to me. Motherfucker talking about hot boxing with Mike, talking about it years later. Remember that time I fuck you in the ass in front of everybody? Bro, I am not coming on your show. No, fuck your podcast. I am not coming on your podcast to talk about how you sodomized me. What the fuck? Yeah, I want you on the hot boxing. We could talk about it. Yeah, that was a long time ago. It was a long time. What the fuck? I am not coming on hot boxing on Mike to talk about how you took my manhood. Yeah, remember, I just want you on the show, so tell the audience out. I pushed your shit back. I pushed it all the way back. Like, what? What, Mike? What the fuck, Mike? I pushed it all the way back. I was angry. I was real mad. Back then I couldn't control myself. I have a bad temp. You know, so I had to push his shit back. Like, nah, bro. I ain't coming on the show. I ain't coming, Mike. I ain't pause. Never mind. Hold on, pause. I'm not coming onto your show, Michael. Hell no. Mike was wild, bro. He just be saying whatever. Come up on this stage so I could take your pants off and what? I ain't doing none of that. What the fuck? You got me fucked up, Michael. You got me fucked up, Michael. I ain't doing none of these. Hell no. Icy fuck around, go up on the stage, try to see what was up, see if he could test Mike. Nah, I'm just playing. I had my shit pushed in. Like, hell no. That just sound disgusting, bro. Someone did say put him in a straitjacket. That was hilarious. Mike's my favorite fighter. He was wilding, but I fuck with him. Bro, I got this interview with Mike, and they're like, "How was training camp, Mike?" We heard you took some days off. He's like, "Yeah, I had to take a couple days off because I went to the strip club. I gave the stripper the dance." Bro, he said he gave a stripper a lap dance. I'm like, what the fuck? How you go to a strip club and give the stripper a lap dance? Hey, you a wild boy, Mike. You a wild boy. You a wild boy, Mike. Bro, he said he went to the strip club and gave the stripper a lap dance. I ain't never heard of that. Yeah, I was in Atlanta. I was in ATL, Magic City. You know, I just want to give. That's my thing. I like to give the stripper the lap dance. I was on a lap. Bro, you weigh about a good 226. Get off her lap, Michael. Or you fuck around and break her fucking thigh. Yeah, I like Prime Mike interviews. He was just wilding, bro. He knocked somebody out and they said, it was Jim Gray or somebody. They said, "Hey, Michael, how long did you train for this fight?" "I didn't." What? Bro, I swear. He was like, I didn't train. I don't know what. I trained like 2 weeks. It was like 2 weeks. Like, don't ever knock me out and then tell the commentator that you trained for 2 weeks only. Bro, watch that. I think it was in the Praise Be Allah. He said, "How long were you training for this fight?" I wasn't training. I had buried my best friend out. I didn't want to train. Okay. I broke my back. It's spinal. Yeah, smash the like button. Anyway, I'm out of here. I guess that's a fucked up spot to leave y'all. Just with the mic stuff and just leave. But oh well. I'm tired of talking. Holla at me. I got more videos coming. Shout out to Kamal Oz and Muhammad is his prophet. He said, "I'm going to eat his heart and I want to eat his children." He's no conqueror. Lennox, I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you, sweetie. He's no Alexander. He's no conqueror. Hey, the funniest thing, Lennox Lewis did an interview and he said he didn't even have kids at the time. So I don't even know where Mike got that. He said, I want to eat his kids. I want to eat his children for breakfast. Have a little bit of brunch. Lennox said, I didn't even have kids. That was hilarious. Shout out to Lennox Lewis. Shout out to Mike Tyson. I'm the king of streams, the Stream King. Y'all know what it is. Smash the like button. Shout out to everybody. Channel member. We got a new channel member. Shooters. Super chatters. You know. Yeah, I know. I'm out. For real this time. Peace.